Excuse the banging if it goes on while I'm talking. Someone down the road is beating their cat. Anyway, I'm back with another custom. It's ConvertedKicks. Thanks for watching again. This customization is going to be inspired by CDG Play, and it is on my old black Converse highs, which I haven't worn in forever. As you see, there's dust all over them. The first thing I've got to do is clean these up because they are beat to death, and then we get straight into the paint. So now enjoy watching the montage of me cleaning them with music that I've stolen. I'm going to take them out of the box. Okay, right. Now enjoy the montage of me cleaning the shoes. Okay.
Yeah. I know your type, you take your time, don't take advice, you know you're right. You never really been worried, you always say it's too early, all your friends in a hurry. You never found one.
So what you want to do is leave your shoe for at least 12 hours to dry, because obviously this whole upper is fabric, and when you clean them the water is just going to seep into that fabric. So it's the next day now and they are completely dry. The next thing I'm going to do is prep it for paint. The only thing we have to do is tape up the sole here to make sure none of the paint drips down on there. So let's get into that. We can leave the laces on for this because we're not going to be going anywhere near them. We're just sticking on this part here on both the shoes.
So you acting out, always break up with a text. You ain't ever really been impressed. Now you settling for less. You ain't ever really been impressed. Always settling for less.
So that is all you're going to be needing to tape up on the shoe. As you can see, I did use an X-Acto knife to make sure that it does get really stuck around the edges to make sure no paint is going to be sticking. Obviously we're only going to be painting roughly that part, so I've gave it a little extra each way just in case, but that should do the job. So as you can see, we've got both of these shoes taped up and we're going to the paint you're going to be needing now. And the main colour will be red, so I've got the fire red here. You'll also need the flat white, and you might need the flat black just in case you make any mistakes. You'll be able to go over it and you won't be able to notice. Another thing you will need is something called GAC 900, which, as it says on the bottle, is a fabric painted medium. What that does is it helps the paint actually stick to the fabric, so if you do get your shoes dirty and need to clean them, the paint won't just wash off. So it's very important when painting fabric materials. So the first colour we're going to be mixing is the red, and you want to mix this red with the GAC 900 as a 1-to-1 ratio. That'll probably be enough for both shoes. Remember, that is going to double.
Everyone around me is basic. I just throw that to the back, can't face it. Cause I know that I got what they lacking. Sticking to the script, well that's really not attractive. 2017, no distractions. I got no strings or attachments. 2017, no distractions. I got no strings or attachments. I know your type, you take your time, don't take advice, you know you're right. You never really been worried, you always say it's too early.
So I've just wrapped up doing all the coats on both of these shoes. It did take about 5-6 coats on each of the hearts to make them as red as they are, so bear that in mind when you're doing this. It will take quite a few coats. The next step is to mix some flat white with some more GAC 900. Again, a 1-to-1 ratio. and then give it a shake in your little jar, or stir if you're doing it in a little pot, and that'll be the paint we'll be using to do the outline of the eyes.
I know you're tired, you take your time, don't take advice, you know you're right. I know you're tired, you take your time, don't take advice, you know you're right. Yeah. I know you're tired, you take your time, don't take advice, you know you're right. You never really been worried, you always say it's too early. All your friends in a hurry, you never found one worthy. Searching for that feeling, trying to break the ceiling. You always had your reasons.
So as you can see, this is a finished product. I think they turned out pretty well. This is the first time painting on this type of fabric, so considering that, I do think they look alright. Keep a lookout for future uploads, and if you want to see some behind the scene pictures, or just the pictures, more pictures of the shoes, check out my Instagram at ConvertedKicks.